I was taken from everything I knew when King Nebuchadnezzar conquered Jerusalem. The book of Daniel, chapter 1, tells us explicitly that I was among the young nobles of Judah brought to Babylon as captives. In this foreign empire, I was given a new name, taught a new language, and trained in Babylonian ways. Historical context shows this was standard practice for royal captives, but I made a choice that would define my entire life. When offered the king's rich food and wine, I refused. Scripture records in Daniel 1 that I asked for vegetables and water instead, and God honored this faithfulness. The text explicitly states that God gave me and my friends knowledge, skill in literature and wisdom, and to me specifically, understanding in visions and dreams. Years passed, and I found myself standing before King Nebuchadnezzar when his own wise men failed him. Daniel 2 records that the king had a troubling dream, and through God's revelation, not my own wisdom, I interpreted it. The scripture is clear. God revealed the mystery to me in a night vision. I told the king of successive kingdoms that would rise and fall, and of God's eternal kingdom that would never be destroyed. For this, I was promoted to high position. But my faithfulness was tested again and again. I served under multiple kings, Nebuchadnezzar, Belshazzar, Darius, and into the reign of Cyrus, as Daniel 6:28 explicitly states. Through every regime change, every political upheaval, I maintained one constant, my devotion to the God of Israel. The moment that would seal my legacy came under King Darius. Daniel 6 records the exact sequence of events. Jealous officials conspired against me. Knowing I prayed to God 3 times daily, they convinced the king to issue a decree. Anyone who prayed to any god or man except the king for 30 days would be thrown into the lion's den. I knew the law. I understood the consequences. But I went home, opened my windows toward Jerusalem, and prayed exactly as I had always done. This isn't speculation. Scripture explicitly states I continued my practice of prayer despite the decree. When I was discovered and brought before the king, Darius was devastated but bound by his own law. I was cast into the den, and a stone sealed the entrance. But what happened next demonstrates the power of the living God. The angel of the Lord shut the lions' mouths. Daniel 6:22 records my own words to the king the next morning. My God sent his angel and shut the lions' mouths, and they have not harmed me. I emerged without a scratch. I emerged without a scratch. The visions God gave me, recorded in Daniel chapters 2, 7 through 12, revealed kingdoms that would come and go. While historical context helps identify these kingdoms, the scripture itself emphasizes one central truth. God's kingdom will stand forever. Every earthly empire falls, but the kingdom of the Most High endures. I lived as an exile for decades, surrounded by foreign gods and foreign customs, yet I never wavered. My story isn't about my strength. It's about God's faithfulness. When you face pressure to compromise, when the culture around you demands conformity, when standing firm could cost you everything, remember, the same God who shut the mouths of lions is with you. Remain faithful. Trust completely. God's kingdom endures.